Welcome in to Goggin Ice Arena and beautiful Miami University. Before we get to last night's outstanding action in the Bowling Green Club Hockey 4-2 win, when I say a beautiful campus and a beautiful university, Matt Crandall here with Chip Creinin. Chip, I feel like it's an Abercrombie commercial when I come into Oxford, Ohio and Miami University, a beautiful campus with beautiful people and a beautiful vibe here tonight at Goggin Ice Arena.
Yeah, music's playing loud. The drive is very scenic down here, and then when you get to Oxford, where Miami is located, you see these huge buildings, huge brick buildings. You can't really compare anything in Ohio to it.
Outstanding architecture. Now let's get to the point at hand, and that is Bowling Green versus Miami, game 2 of a home-and-home series. The Falcons took care of business last night back home in Bowling Green. 4-2 was the score, but let me tell you 2 points here. The power play scored 4 times on 4 chances. The penalty kill was perfect. 3 for 3 on the penalty kill in the third period when it was still a tight game. Tell me about specialty teams from last night.
Well, yeah, let's just start with special teams will win you games and they can lose you games. If you take too many penalties and don't kill them off, they can lose you games. The Falcons had to kill off a 16-second 5-on-3 where they ended up winning that face-off and got the puck out, so it was really just a 5-on-4. But special teams can make or break the game today.
Last night's win puts Bowling Green at a 4-2 record overall on the season and drops Miami to 3-2. Tell us a little bit about the goaltending matchup tonight. I know we got different goaltenders in on both ends. And then we'll get to Chip Creinin's 3 keys to winning the game.
Yeah, so let's start with Bowling Green since they're the away team. Even though they are wearing their whites, their home whites today. It'll be Mitch Norkovicius back in net for the Falcons. Still looking for his first win.
I thought he got it against Indiana.
Oh, you're right.
I was going to say, still sit on that first win of the season in game number 2 against Indiana. So you're right. Mitch wants to get back to his winning ways, and a sweep of Miami would go a long way. Talking about Miami, who they got in net tonight?
Yeah, they got Noah Kinsinger, the senior from Cincinnati. He's listed as 6'3", so a big goaltender.
I thought Roach did a good job for Miami last night. The power play was too much for not only Roach, but the whole team. I thought they did a good job screening the goaltender, taking away his sight lines with the man advantage. We'll see if they can take advantage of Noah Kinsinger here today. Now let's get to it. Everyone's waiting. Chip Creinin's 3 keys to a victory tonight for Bowling Green.
Yeah, Irwin Interior Systems, 3 keys. Let's start with, of course, you got to keep that power play going. 2 power play goals for that top unit, 2 power play goals for the second unit. So that depth was there even on the power play. We've talked about depth scoring a lot this year already, and depth on the power play is even more key.
Good balance, you're right. 4 different goal scorers for the Falcons last night. It was a real big effort for them at Slater Family Ice Arena. What do we got, number 2?
Number 2 is their 5-on-5 play. In that first period, they lacked controlling the puck. That 5-on-5 play was not there. They picked it up in that second period and that third period, but you got to play a complete 60 minutes in order to win a game.
Well, if we scored 4 power play and we didn't give up any penalty kill, that means we were -2 last night, 5-on-5. You are correct. We could see some improvement there tonight. Would really help a long way towards a BG victory. Finally, what do you got?
And goaltending. Mitch has played.
Oh, boy, I didn't read the 3 keys today. I already took goaltending away from you. But roll over it again because we know it's important.
Yeah, Norkovicius has played great. He just hasn't had a lot of that goal support from his teammates when he's in net. Riley Martin's got a lot of that goal support. So if the Falcons can keep scoring, look for them to get the W today.
Matt Crandall, Chip Creinin coming to you live on BGCH TV. Bowling Green Club Hockey Television, powered by YouTube. Of course, ACHA action coming right at you. And Chip, it's important to get out to a good start. We talk about it all the time. In the 6 games, that's right, 6 games earlier in this season, Bowling Green has let the first shot in twice already, and both times it happened in the first minute of the game, and it happened the first shift of the game, and it happened the first shot of the game. Now, yesterday's early goal, 9 seconds in, that gave Miami the lead. The first shot attempt was clean. It hit the post clean. It was that shot that doesn't technically count as a shot on goal because it hit the post. Came right to Luke Clark. Clark buried the rebound. So 2 shot attempts for Miami in the first 9 seconds last night. That's not the kind of start we're talking about for BG. They got to clean up the starts of these games.
Yes, they do. A different starting lineup for the Falcons today. Different forward group. Luke Clark is on the ice for the Redhawks. Again, Battle of the Birds Part 2. We didn't mention that in our pregame.
Okay, you're right. It's going to be Updike with Horvath and Nitschke. I dare to say Nitschke's gone cold. 4 goals in the first 4 games, 1 each game. 2 games without a goal for Nitschke. So expect number 6 to get something going here tonight. Oh, look at this.
Oh, had a good
Miami can really open you up here in the offensive zone. And they spread that puck around. It's going to take some crisp passing on the breakout. I know that was one of your keys yesterday to get Bowling Green going, but right now it's the Redhawks. Got Bowling Green pinned in their own end. First shift. Updike's just going to get it out to the neutral zone. Got 1 man changed. Crandall tried to hook up with Nitschke. They couldn't. Nitschke lost his stick, picked it back up, got the puck in his feet. Now he got it away, but couldn't get it far. Turning back the other way was Hunter Ferguson. This is a hand pass here by Bowling Green. First whistle of the evening. We're almost a minute in. A good press put on here by Miami early, but not really any dangerous chances here.
I would agree with that. Miami now.
This line has been wicked good for Miami. Gabe Dombrowski, Matthew Orlowski, and Johnny Frado. To call him Frautowski. We'll get the Polish line going there for Miami. Oh, a chance here for Norkovicius to start the breakout. He does. 2 crisp passes, have Wood away. Or no, that's Ferry. Ferry tried to get outside in. Got underneath his man.
Good play there. Sneaky play there by Mikey.
Couldn't control the puck. Papaanu out here, of course, on his usual line with Kaur and Ferry. Ferry got the monkey off the back
big
yesterday.
Pad save.
Huge right leg save there. And Norkovicius looks like he's in the game. And BG could be in business right here.
Now Miami could go the other way.
Quick strike one way and back the other. Chance for Miami here. Got it in front. The net is off. Was it a quick whistle? Perhaps. Dangerous chance in front there. Kaur was in with Trey Zeeble. Good to see Zeeble jumping up and getting involved in the offense here. His first shift of the game. And see what Trey can do. Face-off win by Miami in the Bowling Green end. And they seem to have a little bit of jump to them this morning. And the Redhawks are not happy with the way that turned out yesterday.
Nice move there in the neutral zone by Nelly just to get the puck deep. His line mates are out there now. Rudo, of course.
Oh boy, look at this guy go. Tyler Bell. He got zone to zone to zone, but top of the circle, BG had to step up. Turn the puck back the other way. The forecheck for BG, I don't think it was that good last night. I honestly got to tell you, it hasn't been that great all year long. We've seen success with the man advantage and a lot of damage done off the rush for the Falcons, but they haven't really set up an established forecheck here this year that's been that effective. Here's Crandall with a sweeping wrist shot. Great setup there by Rudo. And talk about our star, number 10. Number 10 on the other team can turn it right back up on you. There's no doubt about that. That's Eric Miller, one of the power play specialists here for Miami. Crandall in his own end takes a little bit of bump there. Got it to Dubendorfer. He moved it out of the zone. Granica with a nice move. Dangled around one man. Got to the red line. Needed some help to get it in. Dubendorfer did that. Oh, Granica. Or no,
that'll draw a penalty.
Not hit from behind Granica. That was Chandler Odell. Tampa, Florida sophomore. Trying to make a play at the attacking blue line. And it looked kind of like Chip. They tried to lay up on it a little bit, but the momentum was so great, and you hit the guy from behind, he's not expecting it. Of course, you're going to knock him forward.
Yeah, a couple notes on that play. Schutte and Odell kind of converged on that puck. It's going to be hard for us to kind of, we don't have a replay monitor, but they converged on the puck, and the Miami player coming back just hit him with a cross check. Something also to note, penalty boxes are on the same side as the bench here on the practice rink at Goggin.
Here's a chance for the power play to continue an excellent effort last night. 4 for 4 with the man advantage last night. And some beautiful 2 goals in the third period. A chance for Crandall. That shot low. I believe Coor tipped it. It still got on net, but plenty of traffic in front here with Luke Coor. He's a great net front presence. For Crandall looked it off. Now he can walk in.
Big save.
The defenseman hooking up there. Crandall had Zeeble. It was a one-time snap. I think, a good puck movement here. Open up the defense there, but Coor, he was so happy about that, like me, jumped off sides. Good puck movement by the power play. I guess we're expecting a goal every time now, so I can't even say it was a good power play, even though they controlled it pretty well, won the faceoff, and had some attempts at the net, had net front presence. But yeah, expectations have gone up.
Yeah, it's an understatement to say if power play doesn't come out with a goal.
Good patience by Nelly to Horvath. 2 cerebral players, very patient. Oh, another good job moving this puck. I thought Gray had a chance to get one on net. Nelly backhand chance. Now Gray's got a chance to wind up.
Too much, a lot of passing here.
Well, too much. I think too much was appropriate. I think that was appropriate. A couple chances to get pucks to the net. It's not going to be perfect every time, but that's why you got people there for tips and rebounds. Oh, a chance for Rudo. Couldn't get it in deep. Horvath backing up at the blue line. Gray snaps this one in. Nitschke was in front, couldn't get a piece of it. Rebound wasn't available for him. Scoreless here from Goggin Ice Arena, Miami University. The good news is it's a near sellout crowd here today. The bad news is we're on the practice rink. Yeah, it's not holding quite as much as the big arena.
Yeah, the D3 team got the big ice today, or the main ice. I'm used to saying big ice, small ice. Of course, at the Slater, there's only one normal size sheet.
Well, it's still like we're living in an Abercrombie fairy tale here, so beautiful action. The penalty is killed off. The crowd, they appreciate that. The bench is up. They know BG's power play was lethal yesterday. Today, pretty good, pretty good. Spent most of the man advantage in the attacking zone. Here's a chance for Miami to get out of it. A little flipper dip. It may work out. Worked that one zone to zone. It was a delayed offsides. Wood got the red, dumped it in. Here's our chance for Miller to get in on the forecheck. Good speed by Isaac.
Of course, he had a good first shift in his career. First shift goal for Isaac Miller in that, I think it was a Lake State game.
That was ahead of the play and looked like that may have been offsides. A lineman right on the blue line. It was a good puck if Miami could have got it. But when you're talking about dangerous characters for Miami, they certainly got a handful of them.
Nice shot there from the point.
They certainly got a handful of them.
Trincala.
Joey Trincala, the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania native, is going to bring it down. Good action here for the Redhawks as they kill off the Bowling Green power play. Quickly turn it around the other way. score that first goal. Of course, we mentioned in the opening, Miami scored the first goal last night. What I didn't mention in the open is the 4-2 record for BG, Chip. They've come back in all 4 games.
Yeah,
Two of them have been third period comebacks, but the others have been, the team got off to a 1-0 lead, but Bowling Green never gives up. This team will fight, and they will fight. Let's see if we can get Ferry hot. I mentioned he got the monkey off his back last night. Great celly after the goal, but that's yesterday's news, as they say. A chance for Ferry to open it up, a hard pass across. It was a low percentage play there as it was covered pretty well. And BG's going to have to be a little more creative on the breakout if they think it's going to come easy. Nothing's going to come easy against this Dombrowski line. Well, he's got Clark out there with him.
Now, possible 2-on-1 here coming for the Falcons.
Chance for Ferry to get on top of this one. No icing, but plays basically negated by Miami. That was a foot race.
Something I've noticed, the Falcons are really caring about that third man high as the Redhawks try to go north-south a lot last night.
Well, oh boy.
Zeeble just got hooked up, nothing called there.
Well, the refs are going to let this flow. It was a penalty-free first period last night, and there really wasn't a lot of contact, a lot of after the play. Oh, Horvath to Nitschke. And that was a close play right there. Horvath has the shot set up mentality. Nitschke has the sniper's mentality. It looked like we had a positive match here, but one was swiping right and the other was swiping left. No match, Chip, on that play. Perhaps later they could hook up.
Yeah, that line will stay out.
And Horvath, it looked like he won the face-off. Updike was a little late getting there.
And Zeeble just got a penalty.
It's going to be at least a tripping here by Zeeble. Oh, man, 2-on-1 there and coming in heavy on a forecheck. That was Schweitzer. He came in like a house on fire. Took a run at Horvath. Horvath had some decent chirps for him. But Schweitzer saying, man, I was wheeling out there, and now the guy's chirping me, he says. So a chance for the penalty kill, which was perfect last night in limited opportunities. And they didn't come till the third period. Here, 11-19 remains in the first. Bowling Green trails 1-0. And they're going to have to do some work shorthanded right now.
Big face-off win there for the Redhawks. Horvath applying heavy pressure.
Dogged determination by Horvath.
Big block, Harchie.
Trickery here by Miami. BG's able to get the clear. Net got knocked off easily by Norkovicius. He had to go post to post hard. Uh-oh. Dombrowski low to high, and they're going to work it around. Back to Dombrowski. The puck, as you know, follows good players. And Dombrowski lays it on a tee. And Tyler Bell. Montreal, Quebec, the freshman.
I think the Falcons did a good job boxing out there. I don't think Norkovicius just didn't see it.
No, he never saw it. It was a hard shot, low to the stick side. Power play specialist. Bell hammers one, but it was Dombrowski that settled everything down there and set that one up. Miami takes their first 2-goal lead of the series. They led 1-0 last night, and that was it. Got it tied back up at 2s, but could never find the lead again. Hard hit there on the forecheck. Oh, sticks got up there. It was Crandall and Schweitzer. And they're going to go at it again right here.
Crandall's got to be careful there.
Crandall took one swing at Schweitzer. Not quite a 2-minute penalty. It might have been one. Another swing might have cost him. Well, there's another swing there by Rudo. And play is definitely getting more physical than it was yesterday. We're only in the first period. BG's going to have to step up the offense here, though. There's a nice save by Norkovicius. But things getting a little nasty out here. Power play goal by Miami gives them a 2-0 lead. Matt Crandall, Chip Creinin. ACHA hockey coming to you from Miami University, Oxford, Ohio.
Good job by Odell to force the turnover at the blue line. Bowling Green able to get it deep, but Miami with a clean breakout. It's been pretty much the story so far today.
And Bowling Green's been rather clean in their own end defensively. Here's a chance, 3-on-2 goal in the other way. Zebo leads it. And Falcons stay on side. Tricky little pass there. And the return didn't have the net drive. Miller stayed high. Odell thought he had him going on a net drive. Who's leading the rush? Trey Zebo. Who's back first? Trey Zebo. Number 5's flying out here. He'll get the change right now for the Falcons, but we definitely need some offense. Trey Zebo can provide it. Well, that's what we're going to need. Ooh, that shot short side just missed. I'm not sure Norkovich has got a piece of it or not, but wheeling and dealing once again is Orlowski. 1-shot attempt, 2-shot attempt, nets off. And trying the wraparound there was Dimov. Riding up with their Orlowski and Dombrowski.
Norkovich has got had a little chat there with the referee right behind him, saying what's going on.
I think he's actually saying every time he just slides post to post rather easily. I mean, you got to come with a little bit of authority and make sure you're getting up tight against the post. Every time he does it, the net's coming off. So, I mean, you got some real small pegs in there today. And that's just the way it's going to go for both teams. Ooh, this shot gets through. It's underneath the goaltender. And apparently it was a free-for-all. Dombrowski tried to shovel the puck, the goalie, and the defender in the net. And get back on the score sheet. After putting 5 up against Louisville last weekend, that'll open your eyes when you're doing the scouting report. And
he was held off the score sheet last night.
Well, I'm not talking about last night. That's what I'm saying. We scouted it well because we got our eyes open when he scored 5. You're like, whoa, wait a minute, 5? Who's this guy? We better put a body on him. And although we didn't get a body on him last night, we kept him off the score sheet, but we won't do it right here. Dombrowski, why'd you keep talking about him? You should have got me off that. All right. Number 20, Gabe Dombrowski, Great Falls, Virginia. We hear you. A nice sweeping wrist shot gets under Norkovicius. And Miami up a field goal early. 8:10 remain in the first. And it's time for BG not only tighten things up defensively, but you got to get the offense going. I mean, you can't get out of this period down 3. You got to start chipping away at this lead. You got to start chipping away at it now. Ooh. The longer Kinzinger sits in net with that shutout, the better off Miami's going to be. And I can't remember us saying Kinzinger's name once today yet. Maybe once.
Ooh, big high hit by Crandall.
Not have any chances. Sticks and elbows have been up by Crandall. That is for sure. This time it was with Hartwell. Hartwell's usually just try to keep his nose clean out there and set up these beautiful wingers of his. Clark and McCormick. That line was outstanding last night. Oh boy, look at this trickery. So offsides here.
Smart
good
play.
Patience there by Crandall. And been a pretty good D pair with Granica. The long pass can't connect with Coor. And Granica's got heavy pressure coming on him. The big number 21, Luke Clark, the freshman out of Lakewood, Colorado. Here's Nitschke. He can score from there. We know that. Horvath, the fake shot, and there's a shot on. Kinzinger makes a decent save.
Yeah, smart play there by Gray not to force the issue there. Reset for the Falcons as they dump it in.
Well, sometimes the Falcons try to get too fancy, and sometimes it's a simple low to high and sweep it to the net. I mean, I think we saw that power play unit for the Falcons, and they just wanted to pass it around the outside and really didn't get any shots through and can't get the tips and rebounds and shots if you don't shoot the puck.
Zeeble wanted a late hit. Wasn't called.
Wanted the late hit, but then it was the delayed offsides. Horvath thought he stretched enough where Nitschke was good, but the forecheck got negated because of the delayed offsides. There's a chance for Gray. Sauce backhand here. Get things started.
Nice move, Updike.
Excellent play there by Updike. Back to Gray. There's a snapper in front. Oh, Dubendorfer. There's the rebound. That's the second chance that BG's going to need. That one didn't go. Excellent left pad save by Noah Kinzinger, the senior out of Cincinnati. Okay, here's Nelly. He's got some room to get up through the neutral zone. Nice drop pass here. And Rudo hammers a shot. Challenged rather nicely by Kinzinger, and he made no mistake. Extra words here between Gray
Trincala.
and Trincala. Joey's got a lot to talk about today. Opened up the scoring here for Miami. He's feeling good about himself. So Dombrowski and Trincala scored. Who was the other goal for Miami? Oh, Bell. The defenseman hammered the power play goal. How could I forget? Good looking play here by Kessing. A cross ring corner dump. Retrieved nicely, low to high. Standard stuff here by Miami. It's been working. They got a lot of guys that like to polish it up, though. They can really handle the puck. Some trickery there and a nice snapshot. Matthew Orlowski. We know he's hometown Buffalo, New York. We already went through that yesterday. I feel like I lived in his hometown by the end of the game. Orlowski was doing so much. But once again, BG will surprise you. You're like, first two periods, what's going on here? Especially the first yesterday. Totally outplayed. The end of the game, it's a 4-2 win. Like, how did that happen? But that's the way the Falcons have been this year. 4-2 is the record. They're going to have trouble catching Miami back up in this one.
Schutte.
Nice play by Schutte. Used the feet. He's on the backhand now. Tried to spin to his forehand. Got to protect the puck in the corner. And the forecheck in there with him is Odell. Odell wins this one. Wood comes in and hammers this guy. You know it's trouble when both referees get their arms up. The front official, back official. Jeffrey Wood trying to make something happen. But Wood's going to sit 2 minutes. 4 minutes remain in the first period. TSCHL Hockey, Tri-State College Hockey League, of course. ACHA college action coming right at you.
Ooh, Horvath had a chance there. Good poke, Granica. Crandall sees Nitschke.
Well, made 1, 2, 3 moves, 4. 4.5.
And lost it.
Killed a little bit of time. And the result, probably not as good as the rush. Oh, here's a nice rush here. Horvath saved the day. That was Dombrowski. Scored the last goal for Miami. He wants the next one for the Redhawks. Here he goes.
Oh, off the side of the net.
Snaps this one. Wenatchee Wild in the BC, of course. Where he spent his time before coming to Miami. And the Redhawks have looked good with the man advantage here tonight. Got 1 goal to show for it. And another minute to go on this Jeff Wood penalty to get that second power play goal here of the period. I thought it was appropriate, though. Miami took the first penalty of this game, and when they killed it off, their bench got up. They were cheering. They knew last night that their penalty kill was junk. And they've straightened it up here today in Oxford.
Good play, Zeeble.
And they have had Bowling Green boxed back in their own end most of this period. Looks a little bit like last night, except it jumped out to a 3-goal lead here instead of a 1-goal lead. Zeeble's got the softest hands, I'll tell you, boy. In a deceptive stride, too. He's a big guy. He can really get up and down the ice. But those hands, he can make his way through traffic, that's for sure. Got to win this puck battle here. Zeeble does. Penalty is over. Wood's back on the ice.
As Falcons look like they'll get a free breakout here.
And here's Trent Gray. He's going to transport this himself. Here comes the captain, number 4. Took it wide. Knows how to get the zone entry going. Wide with speed. Didn't quite get around the world.
Good job, Miller.
Got to about Singapore, and that was it. Had to bail out. Here's a chance here.
Big block there, Miami.
Hartje tried to force that one through. Gray was calling for it. He was wide open. It was a bad angle. This shot's a little bit of an improvement on the angle, but no real chance of getting that one past Kinzinger. He had a chance to see it the whole way. It was coming from 50 feet. And the Miami goaltender's been perfect here, and the fiesta is on. Someone jumped here. I would assume it was Miami because we haven't had much jump. So I'm assuming Miami jumped before the drop of the whistle. Yeah, and they're being warned right now. And this is a defensive zone face-off, and we got them jumping. Oh, boy, maybe this is why. Get out and block the shot, they say. Oh, a nice sauce pass, rebound.
I don't know if Norkovicius got a piece of it or not.
He made 2 big saves right there. Well, one was big, one was extra large. That rebound, as he got back from his right to his left, kept this a 3-goal game. Under a minute to go in the first. Miami is not satisfied with this 3-goal lead. They want to punch another one through.
Tip
There's
just
a
high.
chance just in front. A lot of puck watching going on by the Falcons here. And a chance to clear the zone. They can't. 30 seconds to go. The net drive right there, and the hook was on. Getting his proper swerve on, Michael Demoff. And I'm not sure. We had 3 guys hooking him, so I'm not sure. The net went off. Oh, boy. Okay, good news, good news, good news. No penalty on the play, folks. We're going to play the rest of this out. 26.8, 5-on-5 if we can. Face-off win here by the Redhawks. Oh, puck just jumped out, though. Kessing couldn't hold it in, and that should, I was going to say, it should force Miami back, but they didn't even bother regrouping. They're straight, got their ears pinned back, and they're attacking.
Falcons with the change in lines, 17 seconds to go. Let's see if they can get a face-off, set face-off here.
Get some energy out here to end the period at least. Hard around Crandall is on the same page
Couldn't find his
with Ferry. But that pass was in Nitschke's feet. Crandall got a chance here, Ferry, to clear the zone. BG will do it. First period winds down. I thought BG wanted to forget about last night's first period. They only trailed 1-0 after that. Tonight's, I don't know if it looked as bad on the ice, but the scoreboard is 3 times as bad, Chip. Falcons trail 3-0.
Yeah, and not a lot of fight for the Falcons. Didn't score on the power play, and then they just lost it. They lost the momentum, and Miami grabbed it and held on to it.
Speaking of the power play, went 4 for 4 last night. Can't do any better unless you want to get more opportunities. But I thought they moved it around pretty decently there on the first power play, but no one wanted to shoot the puck. You're going to have to get tips and rebounds here to try to break the seal. Kinzinger's been decent. Anything from the outside, he's tracked pretty well, so try to redirect some pucks, get some second and third chances. The power play was the time to do it. Miami killed it off, got their own power play goal mixed in with a couple 5-on-5s. So we're going to need to see some improved play here by the Falcons for the second period. I wouldn't count them out yet, but they got to have a little more punch here in the second period.
They definitely need to get the next goal.
Well, do they need to get it in the second period, or can they wait till the third?
Second period would be helpful.
Second period would be helpful, folks, so do not go anywhere. We got a BG Falcon goal coming up here in the second period for you. You're watching BGCH TV, powered by YouTube. We'll be back for more after this.
Bowling Green State University and Cedar Fair Entertainment Company offer a Bachelor of Science degree in Resort and Attraction Management. Mom, I found my major.
I love rides. I love theme and amusement parks. I just enjoy creating those experiences for other people. I ended up being a sonar operator on a submarine. I was on the USS Boise, and I wanted to transfer that into civilian side.
During their first 2 years, they complete their general education coursework. Then they come over to Sandusky for their junior and senior years, so they can focus just on resort and attraction management.
This is 2 full years of an internship mixed with your classes.
Your management and your area supervisors are your teachers.
To be able to interact and learn from people that know a lot about this industry, I think they're going to really set me up for a good future.
They have offered me so many opportunities.
The uniqueness of the program and the way that it's catered towards hospitality and theme parks is going to be very appealing to a lot of different companies.
You'll make a lot of connections with a lot of your peers, your faculty, staff.
I have made some of the best friends I've ever had in my life.
Our vision for this program is for it to be the place to come if you want to be a leader in the resort and attraction management field.
Students at Bowling Green come from all over. We come together to spend time together over these next few years as you are earning your degree, a chance to engage in this community, support each other, and achieve what I hope are your dreams. Those individuals that you meet today, they could be lifelong friends of yours. They could be future business colleagues or colleagues at work or career, or just maybe somebody that you're going to lean on a bit as you go through this next journey. It does begin today. The fact that you are sitting here today, ready to take this next step, this next journey, shows that you've persevered, you found a way forward. We are certainly honored that you chose BGSU for your next journey.
I chose BG because I loved how when I walked on campus, it just felt like a whole community, and everyone was so welcoming.
I chose BGSU because they got great people, great culture, and a great campus here.
I'm excited to trying some new things, enjoying some new clubs, and just meeting new people.
This month on the Rogers Report, aviation.
So tell me a little bit on why aviation.
So originally for my freshman year, I was a finance major, and I couldn't see myself working in an office forever. After a while, I noticed that I was really interested in aviation, and I was like, this is something I want to do for the rest of my life.
Tell me a little bit about your Bowling Green experience.
It's been a great experience. I love it here. I love working here at the Flight Center. The people here at Bowling Green State University are great.
What kind of career are you looking forward to?
Well, a career in the Air Force. My experience here in aviation as well as at BGSU has helped me through that. So I'll be commissioning in December, and I'll be ready to go off to the Air Force.
How do I pull this out of the hangar?
There's a tow bar in the baggage compartment, and so we'll grab that, attach it to the nose wheel, and we'll pull her out.
Connor, you're co-oping this term, right? What does that look like?
So I'm a flight support here at Bowling Green Flight Center. So I'm just making sure the students are safe and happy with their flight, making sure that they get on time, get back safe, and just doing anything that I can do to help.
Tell me about flying out of Wood County Airport on a day like today.
It's busy. Our program is growing. Our students are really enjoying moving into aviation. The industry really needs pilots. So with demand high, we are very busy here. We operate just about 20 airplanes. We've got about 365 students right now in the program, and we fly from well before sunup to well after sundown.
So Catherine and I, we are going to go flying, aren't we? So let's go.
Here we go, sir. Power checks. Airspeed's alive. Rotate.
Falcon 1 has taken off.
Falcon traffic, Seminole 442 Bravo Golf, 3,000 feet.
All right, sir.
So Catherine, tell me a little bit about the students when they graduate from Bowling Green. What are some of those career paths they've taken?
So we have several specializations in aviation studies, and our students can find employment for the flight side. You know, it could be all the way out to a regional airline. It could be a corporate flight department. With our management specialization, students are out and doing internships to network. When they're here doing co-ops, they're able to make those connections, so when they leave, they can work in any capacity that might serve that airport. BGSU Aviation has an amazing opportunity for our students because, you know, we offer them opportunities to get real-world flying while they're here in training, and so we will do extended cross-country flights. You know, many people will go on spring break. Our students will stay, and we could do training flights to Charleston, South Carolina, or Daytona Beach, Florida, using their aircraft and their instructor to perform real-world training and get that experience.
You know, on spring break, if they need someone to ride along with them, let me know, would you?
We will.
Okay. As you know, at Bowling Green, we are very focused on being a public university and making sure that we're serving and creating public good. And part of that is making sure we've got students who are meeting the workforce needs of our country and the world. So there is a demand for pilots right now.
There's a huge demand, and pretty much as fast as we can train them and produce a valuable pilot, they're already in gainful employment. All right, sir, we're going to start to practice our power off stall. Props forward, power to idle, power all the way back.
All the way back.
And let's go ahead and begin our stall. Increasing back pressure, hand up on the power levers. Full power, lower your nose. Good, back up to the horizon. Climbing back up to a safe altitude. Excellent, sir. How you doing?
Great.
What better way to start your day?
This is a great way to start the day.
Runway's made, power comes to idle. We're gonna keep looking down that runway, Rodney. Down the runway. Great job.
You made it.
Did a great job.
Thank you. Great flight instruction.
You know, in May 2018, we did our first Rogers Report. And during all of those Rogers Report, there's been one gentleman that has been behind the camera that has put this all together. And Joe is standing next to me right now. He is leaving WBGU for his next journey down in Nashville. Thank you so much for what you have done for the Rogers Reports. We are going to miss you. Will you come back and visit?
Anytime. Always happy to consult. Which, by the way, this is the perfect time. You don't mind if I use you as a reference, right?
Okay.
All right,
absolutely.
Good. That looks great on a resume.
And thank you, Joe, for all the work you've done for WBGU.
I appreciate it, sir.
Really appreciate it. Thank
you so much. And may I?
Yes.
We'll see you next month on the Rogers Report.
And a shot on there, save the rebound, and score! Trent Gray, power play goal, and that puts the lead down to 1.
Takes the pass from the captain. Green Greensburg, Pennsylvania. Are you with me? Trent Gray.
I have a hypothesis.
We're going to talk about vital signs, and the first piece we're going to talk about is blood pressure. So
120 over 84. So we have this $4.99 sponge. We're going to turn on the green light.
Wow.
This sponge removes pollutants from water, leaving clean water behind.
Yes.
Amazing, right?
Welcome back to Goggin Ice Arena. Miami University, Oxford, Ohio. And what a beautiful campus. An Abercrombie commercial, a live Abercrombie commercial that runs 24/7 here at Oxford. And I'll tell you, it's all smiles today as the Redhawks jump on top of the Falcons, 3-0 in the first period. I think maybe we had 3 shots. They had 3 goals. Matt Crandall, Chip Creinin. Chip, have you settled down at all from that first period?
No. Redhawks dominated.
No, the Redhawks dominated. Okay, I'm sorry. Rubbing a little salt in that wound, Chip. I am sorry. Of course, my color commentator and the technical director here. He takes these wins and losses to heart, people. And I'll tell you what, BG's got to show a little heart here in the second. A sloppy first period. And Miami's taking advantage. This guy has been an absolute beast.
Crandall got a piece of that shot. Nice move up Dyke.
Oh! Too many one-handed passes in the shift for BG. Nitschke and Horvath trying to hook up. Updike's open here on the right-hand side. Ooh. He rifles one, just misses. Puck back to Crandall at the point. He sidesteps one defender, shoots it through traffic. Caught Kinzinger in the head, I think. And now Granica drives one from the point. So a little punch there from the Falcons. Can't punch through.
Yeah, that's it's a good first shift out of the period break for the Falcons.
Probably the top 3 shifts of the game there for Bowling Green right now, so something to build on here. And let's hope Miami doesn't build on this lead. We got to start chipping away at it. The Coeur line out here could do it. Of course, all guys here have gotten on the scoreboard early in the season for the Falcons. Coeur, Mikey Papaayanu, and Ferry. There's Coeur, stands up his man. Looked like Luke may have taken the worst of it, I'm not sure. Slowed down the attack. And now Coeur's ready to start Mikey away. They couldn't get it together. And a puck here, nice play by Zeeble. And Miami's picking up the physical play here, as they've had a couple chances to put some hits out. And Bowling Green's had the puck a little bit here in the period.
Yeah, Zeeble with the pinch, good cover there by Rudo.
And the captain knocks it back in. Gray's out here with Hartsey right now. And they'll go partner to partner. Backhand pass here to Rudo. He took a rough ride along the boards. But Rudo got there first. Oh, and slammed one towards the net. And Mark almost had BG on the board.
Quick up by Sarnowski.
Rudo, of course, one of the goal scorers last night, had a power play goal for Bowling Green. 4-2 win last night against Miami. That seems like a long time ago now. But 4 different scorers, all on the power play. It was good news coming into the game. Power play's 0 for 1 right now today.
Someone called for a hand pass.
Someone's going to get... Okay, the referee's talking. Suda thought it was a penalty. It was just a hand pass violation. There's no penalty on the play.
Yeah. Crandall talking to the Miami bench there right before the face-off was dropped.
Just seeing if those guys are heading to Brick tonight. Skippers, not sure where they're headed. Make sure we can hook up later. I got up to High Street before the game today and head to the Skippers for a quick burger before the game. And I tell you what, it was hopping here in Oxford. Crandall a chance to get through here. He's got some numbers with him.
Some Northview
got around one. Tried to get it across to Horvath, or Wood, excuse me. Didn't happen. Chance coming the other way. And shot from the outside there. It was Gerling. A heavy shot. There's another heavy shot from the point this time. It's Bell. Montreal, we hear you. Kenai River Brown Bears. Whoa, a little rough action in the corner here. Chance for Crandall to get a clear. He can get it to the neutral zone. That is about it. Bell turns it back up. Bell power play goal for Miami here today. Upends Odell, and BG wanted a penalty on that play, won't get it. Crandall got ridden out there. That was Gerling, finished his check. Oh, and some fancy passing here by Miami. And their guy has something to say to Norkovicius for knocking it off, Dimov. So there was a lot of chirping going on last night. It has continued on today. There's a lot of goal scoring going on last night for BG. None of that yet today.
Good face-off win there by Schutte.
But it took till the second period yesterday for BG to get on the board. That shot just missed Crandall. Granica's able to keep it in deep. Bounced over Odell's stick. Chance for Nitsky to get it on the forecheck. He's fresh, just coming off the ice. Or off the bench, excuse me. Oh, but you need someone fresh to stop this guy. Here's Clark. Bulls his way through. And Luke almost had himself on the score sheet again. Opened the scoring up yesterday for Miami. And number 21, he is a good one. Talk about good ones. Colin Hartwell with a setup there. He centers this beautiful line here. Oh, a chance for Nitsky to get up and go. Got it in deep. Horvath to the point. Zeebel's shot hit Horvath in the skate. Nitsky had established a presence in front. Drew a defender to the net front with them. Simeoni.
Good start in that period for the Falcons. Last 2 minutes, not so much, but they got an offensive zone face-off, try to win this one back to Andrew Updike here.
Yeah, I feel like the Falcons are trading punches at least here early in the second period, whereas they were just getting straight up punched in the first period. I mean, tried to turtle and still got hammered. But here, at least they're up and fighting. Need to get a goal. We're talking about the emotional roller coaster this team is. And when they get a goal, they can really get flying. But right now, there's been nothing to cheer about.
Yeah, Norkovicius couldn't handle that.
It's been a pretty vanilla on the breakouts. You got to use your defensive partner maybe once, maybe twice, and show a little patience on the breakout. Right now, here's 2 chances by the Redhawks to make it 4-0. They can't. Norkovicius good here in the second. And Mitch is not happy with the way that first period turned out. Not much he could have done on those goals that he let in. But when you're a goaltender, you think you could have saved all of them. So he's hoping to shut the door here and maybe get a little offensive momentum going. See if the top line can provide it. Coors out here with Papayanu and Ferry. Here's Ferry. He's got some good speed. Oh,
good
just
tie-up. Yeah.
almost got tripped up by the puck here. And Mikey wants to take it himself. Made a good move. Get up underneath the defender on a good drive. You got to use your speed when you try that move. That should be an icing there.
Waved it off.
Oh, good drive here. Cross ice pass. That was Sarnowski. Oh, and Mikey just rips one wide. Sarnowski got his feet moving. It was a good breakout. Oh, a neutral zone turnover, and here's Ferry. Cole forgot to take the puck with him again. Got to get him a new backpack. We're getting to take that puck. Coors steps up, holds the offensive blue line. Didn't let that rush get going by the Redhawks. They pinned back in their own end. Here's Bell.
Oh, nice.
He got it away here. Dimov.
Nice play there by the Redhawks. Get the puck into the Falcon defensive zone.
Yeah, we talk about doing damage off the rush. I think Miami's been very good off the rush. They can cycle it too, don't get me wrong.
There's Rudo.
A chance for Rudo. Just couldn't catch up to that stretch pass, but got up to it now and start the cycle here. Oh!
He had Nelly in front by himself.
Nelly had all kinds of room. Crandall pinched in. Didn't get far. Rudo stayed back for him. Granica pinched up now, so you see the defense starting to play a little more aggressive for BG. Falcons need to get something going.
Nice play, Nelly.
Ooh, Nelly got held up there. He looked back, thought maybe had a chance to jump through the neutral zone. Here's a chance for Nelly to get going. Held up again. Here's Luke Clark. Get away from Clark if you want to make anything happen, Nelly. The guy's very strong on the puck. Number 21, and oh boy, from the face-off dot. Clark lets it go. Big save, Norkovicius. There's a crowd in front, boy. Free popcorn in front of the net. Chance for Dubendorfer to send Rudo away. Too much on the pass. Miami attacking again. Simiani was blocked by Crandall. He's going to try to get through three Miami defenders.
Yeah, Crandall's gone on the rush a lot today.
Little toe drag here, set up Zeeble. Ooh.
Had eyes.
And I think it got caught up in front. Not sure if Rudo got a piece of it or not. There was traffic in front for sure. Uh-oh. Net drive on heavy right here by Miami. Good save. Mitch has it and wants the whistle.
Yeah. Mitch, good job realizing Falcons did complete the change. So something that Mitch could have realized is they did complete the change. I thought they didn't complete the change.
Mitch Norkovicius, Sandwich, Massachusetts. And right now having a hard time of it in net. Miami has been flying. I don't even want to talk north-south. They just been going north. They didn't even bother going south tonight. The forecheck has been heavy by the Redhawks. BG's been able to slow them down a little bit here in the second period. But Miami feeling very good about their 3-goal lead right now. Looking to add to it. Off the face-off, a good face-off win and a wrist shot there. Miller won it. Ferguson let the wrist shot go. Now Wood's going to test Ferguson. A little shake and bake move there by Wood. Throws one on net, steered to the corner by Kinzinger. Was able to get the blocker out and challenge that one. No rebound available. And not a lot of danger on that shot by Wood.
Yeah, tried to catch the goalie off guard there.
Chance for an offensive zone face-off play here. Schuette's got what he wants. Got it to Woody. Woody back to Schuette. They battle for it along the blue line. Miller's got it in his feet. He'll roll it back in deep. Wood's the first one there. Rolls it in front to Miller. Oh, boy, this is good cycle work here by the Falcons. Schuette kept it alive at the blue line. Miller got it deep. Woody won the battle along the boards. Found Miller. The shot got through. It didn't get in, though.
Yeah, fresh three forwards out. Horvath wins it cleanly back to Gray. Hit a Redhawk.
Shot was blocked there. A good block by Miami. Did a lot of blocking yesterday, certainly in the first 2 periods. Tougher to block shots when you're on the penalty kill. This is a delayed offsides here, and there was the touch.
I don't think he touched the puck. I think he just touched the stick. But they are going to bring the face-off all the way back in the Falcon offensive zone.
Yeah, I think Miller did. He realized 2 guys were caught ahead of him. He was supposed to be the 3rd guy high, and he jumped across the blue line, missed it, reached back, touched it, delayed offsides, will bring it all the way down. Chance for the Falcons to take advantage here of a mistake by Miami. Oh,
that
boy.
got a Miami player up high.
Well, maybe right in about the midsection, actually, there, Chip. But either way, Bell's back up and at it. The power play specialist has one from the point today. A beautiful slap shot that found its way through. Talk about beautiful. Gabe Dombrowski. This guy's been excellent.
Zeeble.
Trey, I feel good about it. Anytime Zeeble has the puck for the Falcons and makes some things happen. He's going to get off. Aiden Granica's going to step on here for BG, 17. Played very well this year. Good job here by Granica to break it up. Got it to Gray. Nitsky whips one across. The Falcons are away. Updike tried to dangle his way through 2 guys. Miami forced it into the Bowling Green bench. Updike, you like that? That was determination. He just pinned his ears back and said, I'm going to do a bull rush here. And tried to force his way to the net. It didn't happen, but it was good effort right there.
Yeah, Updike listed as 5'10". Plays bigger than he is.
5'10", 175 coming out of Ann Arbor, Michigan. He enjoyed that Bowling Green win in Ann Arbor last week. Falcons traveled up to Yost. 3rd period comeback.
Mikey, good play right to Ferry. Oh, we missed the net.
Oh, and wanted to rush it back in. Ferry had a chance. Now he takes his time here, slows it up. Granica.
Tip.
That one got tipped in front. I believe Coor got a piece of that. Crandall, Granica.
Coor trying to free himself up in the slot.
Okay, Ferry. Looked like the Bowling Green was on the power play here temporarily. Excellent shift here by the Falcons. Nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. And out and away is Dimov. And he tried to bring it across the crease. Took a rough ride from Norka Vicious, Granica, and Crandall. Here's a chance for Coor to start the breakout. Mikey got it to Cole, got it deep. Good shift by the top unit. Dubendorfer's out first here for the next unit. And a chance here for Jake. Oh! Dubendorfer with an excellent try there. Turnover in Miami's end. Dubendorfer's at it again. It's offside.
And Nelly was a little too slow getting back out of the offensive zone.
Well, that's how quick the transition was. Nelly was 10 feet offsides. Didn't even realize we were going to have that opportunity. And a bing-bang play. Right back to Dubendorfer. And Nelly just a step offsides. Number 2 will step in here for the Falcons, though, to take the draw. Tried to knock it in deep. Mixed up that face-off there. And this is a clear icing here by Miami. And they are not happy about it. I'm not sure what the problem is with Hartwell. I think maybe he thought he was in that foot race. But it looked clearly like an icing from here. ACHA hockey coming right at you. Bowling Green trailing 3-0 here at Miami University, Oxford, Ohio. Nice play, one-on-one right there. That's textbook stuff. Logan Hartge. And now start things away the other way. Dubendorfer with a chance. Puck rolled off his stick. Rudo picks it up. Oh, he had a wild angle and just missed on the shot. 2-on-1, clear the other way. Chance for Miami. The shot low. Norkavicius makes the save. Hartwell had the chance. Puck's following Hartwell around now. The Miami Central, low to high. Trying to work it around, and oh boy. Come flying in late was the defenseman, I believe, Ferguson, number 15.
He wants to get in on the scoring.
And Rudo had some chirps for him. Manasquin, New Jersey style. It's good action right there. Falcons skating and playing with the Miami Redhawks this period. The problem is they forgot to show up for the first. And Miami put 3 on them. Falcons trying to fight their way back. Next goal, as you said, at intermission is very important.
Chip it out.
I was hoping we'd get it here in the second, but we're 2/3 of the way through this second almost. And not a lot of great chances here for Bowling Green in the second, but they've had a little bit of bite. And this is Isaac Miller. He had a good chance so far here in the second. Woody made the play to him. Yeah,
Miami going the other way.
Great crowd here, as I mentioned, trying to scoot through here today. Near capacity crowd here at Goggin Ice Arena. Bowling Green trails at 3-0. Nitschke's gonna, is this Odell? That's Odell. Nice play by Odell. Doing his best Chase Nitschke impersonation. Here's Nitschke. He fumbled it. Tried to force it to Zeeble.
Nitschke, the forward back, played defense in high school.
Well, it helped him out there. He made the play. There's a slap shot from the point. It got through. J.T. Kelly, Oak Brook, Illinois, hammered that one at the net. The good news is Norkavicius had a chance to see it, made an easy glove save, knew the Falcons needed a whistle. Face-off won by Horvath. And 0 for 2 on the behind-the-back passes by Nitschke on this shift.
Yeah, Miami just has, in my opinion, has a little more jump in their game still in this second period. Falcons really holding in, and that'll draw a penalty. As Norkavicius will try to make his way to the bench. Updike tried to power move. Why was the whistle blown?
Granica got hit behind the net. It's going to be a roughing call on Miami. Crandall had turned up in the corner. Miami really was nowhere close to touching that one. They'd blow it up dead. Bowling Green power play coming up. Perfect time for a power play. If you're keeping score at home, Jack Schweitzer, the freshman out of Wheaton, Illinois, and played for the Naperville Sabres before landing here in Oxford. He's going to hopefully sit 2 minutes, he's hoping. And the Falcons are hoping for a little less of a stay. Oh, boy. A rough ride there put on Mikey. Simiani, I believe. Chance for Zeeble to pin his guy.
I don't. That's give or take. From the angle the referee was, he should call that, but I think that should have gone from the back referee.
I definitely think that Miller has had some acting classes here in his first 2 seasons at Miami, because I think the embellishment there carried the arm up for the official. It didn't look that bad.
Zeeble did get his arm up a little, but it is Zeeble on a shorter player. So Zeeble with the height, you're gonna be forced to get that elbow up to finish the check.
Any which way, we're gonna go to a 4-on-4, which is a bit of a specialty situation.
But
a lot of room out here to make
guy
something
you would want
happen.
for the Falcons to be on the ice is in the box.
Shot from the point there, Simiani. Good job here by Norkovicius. Keep the play alive. Ferry's got a chance to outleg.
He's getting held up.
His defender. He got hooked up rather nicely, though. It was Clark. Oh, a great shot here.
And rebound.
The shot and the rebound here. 4-on-4. Andrew Lawrence is going to clean this one up. Atlanta, Georgia, the junior, 6'3". I don't know how you missed him coming in there. But he will score the 4-on-4 goal. Miami got caught chasing. And what had been a decent period for Bowling Green turned south quick, as instead of making it a 3-1 game with a goal, they give up one to make it 4-0. And time winding down here in the second, so
let's see
the
how
score's getting worse and the time's getting less. Here's
Here
a
goes
chance for Horvath.
He's upended.
No call on that.
Now
Chance
he'll
for
go the other
Horvath
way.
to get going again. I just find that hard to believe. Here's Cam Mann.
Ooh, curl and drag. Blocked.
Nice little toe drag, a drag and shoot. Here's a chance in front. Horvath couldn't clean it up.
Bounced the wrong way for Nitschke.
Nitschke was in front and Horvath, and puck does not bounce their way. There's a puck that bounces Norkovicius' way. He's going to grab it, still go 4-on-4. Bowling Green trailing 4-0. The wins have been pretty good this year for the Falcons. The loss is not so good. Opening night, they lost 6-2 to Indiana, a team that was absolutely buzzing. I mean, really flying around Slater Family Ice Arena. And, of course, the 6-2 loss to Lake State. That was not a good performance either, but those are the 2 losses, 4 goals each. It's a 4-goal deficit here, and we're still in the second period. Bowling Green is in trouble. Nice play here by Nelly. Read it. Oh, almost got the friendly bounce.
Kessing for Miami with the save.
Kessing bobbled it at first, so he was desperate to make a play defensively. There's a guy that can transport the puck.
Massey.
Jack Massey, of course. Started this whole deal with the zone entry. And now Nelly, just a 10-foot pass there, couldn't connect with Dubendorfer. Bowling Green has been out of sync most of the game. Thought they had cleaned it up here in the second. But that goal by Miami has the Redhawks out and running, feeling very confident about their game. Here's a chance for Dubendorfer. Started out the period with an excellent chance off a turnover in the Miami end. Crandall forced this one into the Miami zone.
Nice
Not
head
much
fake.
going there. Oh, JT Miller's feeling it. Or JT Keller. It looked like JT Miller out there.
Yeah, I believe
JT Kelly.
Ooh, that shot hit Rudo up high.
There's a chance
for Nelly.
Nelly's got a step on him. Didn't have anyone with it. Now Dubendorfer. Oh! Inside out move by Dubendorfer. Just missed. Quickly turned the other way. Norkovicius thought about passing it up. Crandall pinned back in his own end. This is Dombrowski. He's all over the ice. I think there's like 2 or 3 guys out there for Miami wearing number 20. No, just Gabe. That's it. He's open now on this one.
He had the corner there on Norkovicius, just missed.
Snapped it high and wide. Here's a chance for Odell. Hard pass wide to Dubendorfer. Jumped over his stick into the BG bench. And a whistle and a change both sides. 93 seconds remaining in the second period. BGCH TV powered by YouTube. That's right, ACHA action. Matt Crandall, Chip Creinin. Chip was hoping for a goal here in the second period. We're winding down, brother.
Yeah, Zeebel is going to actually be beat in a foot race.
No shame there. Luke Clark, this guy can get up and go. Got a good motor, good legs, good lungs.
Good block.
21 has been very impressive for Miami. Here he is on the backhand. Well, a little show and go. Oh, opened up for the one-timer. Now he'll take the pass. Step through 2 defenders.
Good
Puck
stick,
protect on his
Odell.
backhand. Good stuff. Lawrence knocks this one all the way in the BGN. And try to stretch it out for Jeff Wood. And that wasn't happening. Miami skating, BG's flipping. So a little more skate here by
that
Bowling
shot
Green
almost caught
would be the prescription. 33.6 seconds remaining. Now, fans, next week, plan a mini vacation or something. No games next week. The Falcons will be off.
It is fall break at BGSU. So.
In 2 weeks, we have a home and home with OU. I'm not exactly sure about the times on the Friday and Saturday. We'll try to get that to you by the end of this game. But next week, we have off. And the following weekend, we'll be back at it. Friday, October 13th, and Saturday, October 14th. So BG's going to have to finish strong here, 15 seconds. And no real forecheck here. No real punch by the Falcons. Miami going to lay this one down the final 5 seconds. Should be enough with the 4-0 lead. Johnny Frado says forget about it. I'm not even going to bother getting in on the forecheck here. I like the 4-zip lead. Chip, how do you like it?
Not as much as I would love a 4-0 lead for the Falcons, but not as bad as the period for the Falcons, that second period, as the first one. Got some quality chances, missed the net on most of them.
The longer this team waits to score, the more it weighs on them. And the 3-0 lead was a lot to overcome anyway, but you scratch and claw and fight to try to get on the scoreboard. You can't do it. And then 2/3 of the way through the period, Miami adds to the lead, makes it 4-0. So it's safe to say right now, we got a demoralized club going into the intermission.
Yeah, there's not a lot of talking right now coming from the Falcons. You can't really hear them. Most of the time after a period, you'll hear them talking. There's none of that right now. There's no momentum. Yeah.
Nothing has come easy for the Falcons this year. So I don't think we expected anything different today, but it has been a grind from Miami University and Goggin Ice Arena. Third period action coming up. Don't go anywhere. We'll see if the Falcons have any fight left in them. 20 minutes remain.
SIG started back in 1946 when then BGSU President Frank Prout gathered a group of 6 students into his office at 12:45 a.m. on October 5th to start what would become a 75-year-old tradition called SIG.
To have an organization that's lasted 75 years and to have specific goals of creating spirit and encouraging community in that on campus, it's something very special.
I am so proud of how far it's come and how many people in this university know who SIG is now. SIG is like this icon. This is Bowling Green State University.
I joined SIG to give back to the BGSU community. It was also an opportunity for me to kind of step out of my comfort zone, do something unique and different, while also kind of spreading spirit and providing that sense of community for other students on campus as well.
My favorite part is probably helping people, and then of course making them feel welcome, because if I can run around here in a mask, being a goofball, then obviously you can fit in being yourself.
I think Bowling Green is fortunate to have a spirit organization like this, and it's neat to see it grow. Looking at the students today and what they're doing as a group, I'm very impressed with the students that are here and what they're doing to continue this tradition. It just keeps getting better.
The people before me really laid the groundwork and really created the group to what it is now. So I'm forever grateful to our alumni, and I just hope to keep improving the tradition and make the group better.
It is an unusual organization and group, but I think it's uniquely BGSU, and I'm so thankful that past presidents, past administrators, staff, and faculty, and students have embraced this group, have created a space for them, and helped them flourish and carry on the legacy over 75 years.
We are back to bring the gateway, the connection between the city and the university together. We call this Alumni Gateway. It isn't claimed by a single donor, but it instead belongs to each of us. I'm struck by the over 250,000 total alumni who have walked through these sacred grounds before us. But above all, I am thinking of all of the work ahead to ensure that those who walk through this Alumni Gateway for years to come embrace our mission to create public good and to make the world a better place. The fact that you are sitting here today, ready to take this next step, this next journey, shows that you've persevered, you found a way forward. We are certainly honored that you chose BGSU for your next journey.
I chose BG because I loved how when I walked on campus, it just felt like a whole community, and everyone was so welcoming.
I chose BGSU because they got great people, great culture, and a great campus here.
I'm excited to trying some new things and joining some new clubs and just meeting new people.
Here at Bowling Green, I was able to incorporate all the things that have made me me. You don't see a lot of African American women in environmental science, and it's just encouraged me to be that voice, be that person. So I feel like Bowling Green State University has really given me the opportunity to do that, and I'm so grateful that I am here.
BGSU has offered me many opportunities that have led to very good things. It is life-changing for the better, and I definitely would pick BGSU again if I were to go back.
BGSU is great because of the wide range of opportunities that it provides students. From all the organizations to research experience, there are many ways to fit in and belong.
I think BGSU really sets up their students for success, and it prepares them to succeed in the real world.
A really important aspect here at BG is that a lot of the people here and a lot of the faculty here know what they're doing because they've been through it before, and they're going to guide you in ways that they know that you would feel comfortable working with.
I would choose BGSU again. The staff here is amazing. Professors, if you need anything at all, you email them and they respond right away, and you can ask them for anything.
I can almost feel comfortable offering any suggestions or any comments or concerns about anything, and always feeling like I can be respected and heard. And I think that's really what I like the most about BGSU.
The BGSU film faculty have encouraged me to really create stories where I can see myself on screen and create work that feels really personal to me.
I feel at home at BGSU because of the countless opportunities for social life and professional development. I would choose it again.
And a shot on there, save the rebound, and score! Trey Gray, power play goal, and that cuts the lead down to 1.
Takes the pass from the captain. Greensburg, Pennsylvania, are you with me? Trent Gray. Welcome back. BGCH TV, Bowling Green Club Hockey Television, powered by YouTube. Falcons trail 4-0 after 2 periods. I'm Matt Crandall along with Chip Creinin. Chip, what can we do in the third period to right the ship? Are 4 goals out there on the menu to force it overtime, or just start with one at a time?
I would say you start with one at a time.
First shift in the second period I thought was one of the better shifts of the game for BG. We'll see how the Horvath unit does here.
Clean win there by Miami.
BG has the Redhawks forced back in their own end. Oh, some wet ice back there. Stop that puck clean. Chance for Bowling Green to take advantage of this situation. Sloppy ice cut by the Zamboni driver. And forces the Redhawks back not once but twice in their own end. Now they're away. It's Clark.
Big hit there, Crandall, but get the puck back, but turned it right back at the blue line.
Chance here for Horvath to clear. Oh, just missed Updike.
Will be an icing.
On the rink-wide pass. This Horvath unit with Crandall and Granico forced to stay out here. Miami will make the change. Frado Dombrowski and Orlowski. Opening minute of the third period, BG trails 4-0. Chance for Horvat to walk it out of the zone. Two guys to get around. He gets around both of them. Nitschke's going to snap that one in deep. Bowling Green will get that line change they wanted.
Miami just going right through the neutral zone, though.
Good speed through the neutral zone here.
Looking for the tip.
It was Hunter Ferguson, the defenseman, jumping up, making it happen, number 15. Now they're going to start the cycle. Tried to find the man out front. Gray breaks that up. He couldn't find Ferry in the neutral zone, and once again, the transition is right there for Miami. Quick wrist shot just missed Orlowski. And puck's following him around now. Oh, came out in front. Norkovicius made a 10-bell stop there as it was almost 5-0. I believe that jumped right to Dombrowski in front. Left leg pad and a little anticipation by the goaltender keeps this one respectable. It's not going to be respectable for long here, though, if Miami keeps chipping away.
Yeah, I'm looking at Trey Zeebel came off the ice rather quickly on that shift, so he's sitting down on the Falcon bench, so we'll keep an eye on him to see if he gets his next shift.
He's not out there with Gray right now. It's Hartje. Hartje blocks this attempted centering pass. Good job by number 23 right there. Bowling Green will get their forwards changed. And now Sarnowski will jump out with Hartje. It's Sarnowski giving it to Luke Clark, trying to slow him down before he gets the puck. That's a good idea.
The want for Miami, you can hear them from up here saying one on. You don't hear that from Bowling Green right now. As a turnover right in neutral ice. Good job, Dubendorfer, trying to get the puck back.
Clark has it on a string. Sarnowski didn't like the finished check on the breakout. Had some words for the ref. The ref said it was clean. Sarnowski thought it was a little late. Ooh, that hard shot from a bad angle just missed. It was Schweitzer. He's been all over the ice, skating, chirping, shooting. And 16 is doing a little bit of everything. Bowling Green is able to clear the zone. Almost a takeaway there by Dubendorfer in the neutral zone. Miami has shown great patience with their breakout and tremendous speed through the neutral zone. And that's equaled some excellent attack zone time, great zone entries, and some pretty good chances throughout the game. Here's a chance on the backhand. Simeoni. Oh, a chance
nice
for
move,
Granica. Beat the first guy.
He hit
Couldn't
the boards
connect with
awkwardly.
Miller. And I believe he stepped on a stick that was dropped by Massey. So Granica taken out by an errant stick. Crandall moves this one up. There's some good speed through the neutral zone by Schutte. Odell lets one fly.
That shot had eyes.
It got on goal in a hurry. Couldn't beat Kissinger. And it's no surprise for Chandler. No one for the Falcons has been able to beat the Miami goaltender here today. Odell, light forecheck here. A transporting defenseman's able to get it up to the neutral zone, but Horvath leads the team in takeaways. There's another one for Cameron. On his backhand, throws it on net. A good chance there by Horvath.
Good keep by Nitschke.
Here's Nitschke. He can shoot it from there.
No traffic. The Falcons, I think, their best opportunities of when they've gotten traffic in front of the net or a tip up high on. So Kessinger has to make that last minute reaction.
And just the longer it takes to get that first goal, now it's looking like he might not even eventually get it. But the longer it takes, the more frustrating it is. Talk about frustrating, Chip. no replays today. We've had some technical difficulties here at Miami. So we apologize for that, folks. Hopefully you're catching it the first time around. But I like what you've been doing at home with the replays. And there really hasn't been anything to replay here for the Falcons yet. So we'll see if Horvath can change that. Oh, this one's out front. Horvath tried to find Nitschke. Nitschke trying to return the favor here. Updike helping out.
Good shift here for the Falcons.
And a chance for Gray to knock it back in deep, but once again the forecheck has been light by Bowling Green, and a mobile defenseman, a transporter, has been able to take care of business for Miami. First it was Ferguson, this time it's Kessing.
Oh, nice play, Gray.
Or excuse me, the first time it was Kessing, then it was Ferguson. Chance in low here, great setup. Orlowski had McCormick. That shot by Dombrowski was blocked. BG's away. This is
Ferry,
Cole Ferry.
fresh legs.
Ferry had the fresh legs, didn't get him going in time. And Miami has shown great speed and determination here tonight.
Nice
oh,
move.
Boy. Some tomfoolery there by Michael McCormick. Went between his own legs and tried to get the backhand on that. Impressive stuff there by 22. He's flossing now. He just cruising now, baby.
Yeah, his line.
Windows down.
His line was definitely the best line last night. I believe they've also been the best line tonight.
Colin Hartwell centering Clark and McCormick. It is a nasty combination, that's for sure. And they're so smart, very cerebral players, and you don't see any selfishness. They really like to share the puck, move the puck. And they're hard to knock off it, that's for sure, but Ferry did just that, 11 plus 11. That was a 22 right there.
Oh, good save there by Mikey. Get his skate just onside.
Excellent job here by Ferry to get this one in deep. Cole's tired, though. He's going to stay on the forecheck here, hoping for a turnover. The energy has not been there for the Bobcats. And Ferry's waving. He wants, or for the, what did I say, the Bobcats?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
That's
They're looking like the
that's me.
They're looking like the BG High School Bobcats here today. Chip, you got me all flustered here today. The Falcons. Oh, a chance backdoor.
Falcons have learned that the hard way to cover that.
Sarnowski made a nice play there. And you're right, I think Zebo's stuck on the bench here in the third. He's standing up, but I'm not sure that we've seen him a second time.
He had one shift. He had a shift.
Yeah, I'm not sure we saw him a second time.
Yeah, we didn't see him with Gray that last time out.
And let's see here. Here's Schweitzer behind the net. Oh, I thought he was going to maybe try and pull the Michigan, but it looked more like the Indiana. A chance for Dubendorfer. BG is going the wrong way. You mentioned the north-south instead of east-west last night. Been a lot of east-west here, and really haven't been snapping it.
Ooh, that puck almost
tape to
handcuffed
tape.
Markovicius.
The cross-ice passes have done nothing but slow down the BG attack.
Good block there by Nelly. That looked like it hurt him, stung him.
A chance to spring Rudo through. Nelly, yeah, caught that one right in the ankle. Not a good situation for Nelly. Looked like he had a chance to jump through, possibly in a one-on-one, maybe a breakaway. And he just missed. Uh-oh.
There's Zebel.
Chance in front here. Miami, it was Massey, had Miller with him. And Zebel is out there. He's favoring the leg. Looks like the head's fine. That's a good puck here. Wood tried to force one into Schutte.
Zebel whiff. 2-on-1 now for Miami.
Second chance, they try to find Miller in tight. Trincala. Joey opened up the scoring here today, sitting on the game-winning goal if everything stands for Miami. No wonder 18's moving out here.
Nifty play there by Isaac Miller.
Good stick there by Isaac Miller just to relieve some of the pressure, but it was temporary relief. Right back on the attack was Miami, but Updike's going to transport this one. Oh! And the shot went high at Kinzinger's head. I think he actually tried to play that with his head. Bull rush going on here. 19 plus 19, 38, folks. Our 19 steps out with it. That's Nolan Sarnowski. But the bull rush was on from Daniel Gerling. Gerling getting ready to graduate here from this prestigious university. Spent a lot of time down here. My daughter got her undergraduate and her graduate degree from Miami. Spent a lot of time down here in Oxford, and I can't tell you, I really enjoyed my time down here. Normally, today, Chip, I'm not having such a good time.
Yeah, no, neither am I. Falcons got blown out last year here as well. I believe the final score was 7-2 last year.
Well, let's talk about something positive. Last night's win in BG, 4-2. The Falcons score 4 power play goals and are perfect on the penalty kill in 3 opportunities. Specialty teams was the difference last night. Today it has been all Miami, 5-on-5, 4-on-4, power play. They've got everything but a shorthanded tonight. They're not going to have an opportunity for a shorthanded here, but they'll have a chance for a power play goal as Aiden Granica steps in the box.
Yeah, Horvath and Nitschke, I feel like, have been the best forwards today for the Falcons, but there's not been much, though.
La, 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 la. Yeah, I met her at a One Oak. Chance for BG to clear Horvath. I think it's probably been BG's best forward here today. Oh, but he got caught chasing short-handed.
Lot of takeaways, though, too.
Cameron's always involved in the takeaway game. That was a pick right there by Miller. And the referee didn't want to call it. Great puck movement here by Miami.
But
didn't have the spacing. Didn't have the spacing they wanted, though. And Zebo was able to break this one up. Oh, a nice backhanded sauce to Nitschke.
He's hooked. Was he hooked up or was he whipped?
Chase got hooked up in the hands on that opportunity. 2 defenders. He's going to come back and going to go water skiing here. Nitschke got the free ride there. Action in front between Hartge and Miller. I think someone's stick got up for a high sticking.
No, they're going to just take them both.
Both sticks got up. So 23 for Bowling Green. Of course, that's Logan Hartge, Rockford, Illinois. And number 10 out of Miami, Eric Miller, Hilliard, Ohio.
Yeah, they're just going to wash the power. So it'll be 5-on-4 still. So no penalties on the board.
The bad part about taking a coincidental is you're going to end up sitting more than 2 minutes. You got to wait for that first whistle after the 2-minute mark. So sometimes you can end up in there 3-4 minutes. All depends on the flow of the game.
Good clear there by Trent Gray.
Just a backhander right out of the zone. Will make its way all the way down. Excellent killing there. Trent Gray, Greensburg, Pennsylvania, we hear you. The captain out here right now, number 4, try and kill this penalty off and just get the Falcons out of here. It has not been a good afternoon here at Goggin. For Bowling Green, trailed 3-0 after the first period. Played much better in the second period. Can't get on the scoreboard, though, and Miami added to their lead late in that period to make it a 4-0 game.
Missed the net. Good job boxing out there by Sarnowski, and Granica Papuanu will go the other way.
And numbers if they hurry. Papaanu's got Ferry
I think
with
he's trying
him.
to draw a penalty there. Was Papaanu.
Walked it in and took a rough ride into the
Park
end boards.
himself in front. Tip, ooh, just
Wrist
wide.
shot by Crandall, just missed. And it's a free out for Miami. Flipped in nicely by Orlowski. The forecheck was heavy on Crandall. Was able to get it up to Dubendorfer. Dubendorfer found Nelly. Nelly tried to shoot through the defender, but Bell made a good block there. Something Miami's done very well all weekend is block the shots. Certainly off the rush. But Noah Kinzinger, the pucks that have got through, he's blocked every one of those. Number 1 has been perfect so far in net for Miami. Of course, you mentioned he's a senior out of Cincinnati. And leave here with a great degree and some fond memories. Hopefully not of the rest of this third period when we break that shutout. But right now, it's been a pretty easy game for Kinzinger.
Big hit, Dubendorfer.
That's not easy right there. Dubendorfer rubbed his guy out. Who else? Of course, it's Schweitzer. Schweitzer's been involved physically, mentally,
Good
verbally.
save.
They've been doing all of it for Miami. Dubendorfer got rubbed out there by Gerling.
Ooh.
And that shot by Isaac Miller.
No, that was Rudo.
Oh, Rudo, number 10. Mark can score it. Had one of the goals last night. Had a hat trick last week in Michigan. So we know Rudo can score the puck. But the bounces have not been there for BG today. The luck hasn't been there. But more importantly, you make your own luck by grinding things out, by working, by jumping, by hustling. And that has not been there for Bowling Green today.
No.
They've been chasing the game since early on. Never able to catch it.
3-on-3 the other way.
Chance for Clark up the wall here. Good patience, rolls one in. And Luke was almost on the board again. He's heavy back check here as Rudo got ridden into the boards rather rudely by Kessing. Was able to get in on the forecheck though and put the body down, but no puck luck here for the Falcons. Here's a nice bounce.
Here's the fourth line.
Wood's got a chance here.
Oh.
Sent it out front. Odell couldn't knock that one out of the air. Schutte was on a net drive also. Speaking about net drives, that's been the theme this weekend for Miami. They've been sending everything and everybody to the net. Paid off big time for him in the first. There's Wood trying to get this one deep, running out of gas. Of course, Jeff Wood, the senior coming out of Sylvania, Ohio.
Played with David Crandall in high school.
Played with Horvath and Crandall in high school, when you mentioned against some of these guys like Nitschke and Kuhr. So, very familiar with the roster. And no one's going to be shy about letting people know how they feel about today's game. Oh, good leg save there. The shot got Norkavicius moving from his right to his left. The shot came back to his right, but flashed the leg save and keep Miami off the board. Here's a turnover. A chance for Miami in front. Oh, just missed. It was Gerling first, then Trincala. Both had grade A chances. Here's Nitschke showing a burst of speed here. He's on his backhand. Puck was loose in front. Updike couldn't clean it up. A good burst there. Good jump by Nitschke. Probably the best jump we've seen off the rush today. Dropped the shoulder, tried to get wide. Created a good opportunity. Updike was just about a half second late getting there. The rebound was temporarily available. Horvath in for the faceoff. He wins it. Good action here. Chance to snap one in on net. Hartje.
Yeah, looking for the tip.
It was low, and there was a screen on in front, but just good positioning. Kinzinger was able to make the save. He knew where the shot was coming from, couldn't see the puck. Felt it into his body.
Good pass there.
Hartje trying to go across the crease for Updike. 2 good face-off wins here by Horvath. And Cameron has played well. Here pulls this puck out here.
Nice move.
And
Big
a little
block.
drag and shoot here.
Off the bar.
Oh, boy.
That sums up the day for Bowling Green.
Big chance for Nitschke there. Horvath did most of the work. Nitschke trying to clean it up, couldn't. Good action any which way, though. Bowling Green almost on the board here, making things a little more respectable. Once again, though, Miami's got 4 lines. They'll come at you in waves, and just when you think they're up 4-0, they might take it easy. Well, this guy hasn't scored. This line hasn't scored. So, no, they're flying. They're still playing with great pace. And what I like about it is the patience they show with the puck. There's no panic involved. These guys get the puck.
That's
in. Started the play was J.T. Kelly. He has shown a lot of confidence here. And leading the pack down is Dombrowski. I'm not sure if he cleaned that one up or who was in front. It was a bit of a party in front of Norkovicius. Miami was pressing a little bit. I see they hadn't scored all period, and they kind of wanted to add to this lead, and they were able to. So balanced scoring throughout the game. 3 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third. Miami is cruising now. As I said, windows down, beautiful day. Pump that music up.
Bowling Green's goal right now is just to try to break the shutout, as that puck will hit the roof.
And I think that's why that last chance by Horvath and Nitschke really was probably the best chance of the period, if not the game. And neither one could get it by Kinzinger, so BG, not like they would have had a lot of time to make that comeback at 4-1, but it was a feel-good goal that didn't happen. Here's Nelly. Got it to Crandall.
He's hooked up.
Stepped around Schweitzer. And that, the thought was a hook. The bench wanted a penalty. They didn't get it. And I thought for sure David was going to retaliate and take a penalty.
He tried to.
He tried. They just didn't want to call it, did they?
No.
Last 90 seconds here. Goggin Ice Center, Miami University, Oxford, Ohio. It's the Redhawks all over Bowling Green. That time it was Eric Miller and Crandall trying to get together. Nothing happening there. Both will head to the bench.
And I think Crandall just got a bench minor.
Crandall almost made it to the bench. Had some words for the official. And Creins isn't going to have it. I believe it's a 10-minute misconduct. No, it's a 2-minute misconduct. So a chance for Miami to add injury to insult here as they lead 5-0. And they're going to have a chance with the man advantage here. They've already scored with the power play here today.
Oh, it is going to be 5-on-5.
Off the board, 10-minute misconduct. Always makes your stat sheet look a little bit better when you can throw a couple 10s out there. You know, as long as you're getting some goals and assists, you bump the PIMS up. It's 5-0. Team's not shorthanded. Usually my first instincts are wrong. I'm like the opposite of that guy on the multiple choice test. My first instincts are always wrong, Chip. So you can correct me at any time.
You like to use the eraser.
Correct me any time here when I say no, a 10 minutes not good at any time.
Well, no penalty. a penalty is not good at any time. So,
We'll
10-minute
see.
I think is better than a 2-minute at this time in the game.
Oh boy, in front, Zeeble. Oh boy, and Hartwell, Colin Hartwell and Zeeble. And Hartwell sized him up. Zeeble's got 6 or 7 inches on him, and Hartwell thought better of it. And the bench was yelling Hartsey. They don't want anything stupid to happen at the end of this game. No one wants anything stupid to happen at the end of the game. But Zeeble wasn't going to give an inch there in front of his own goaltender. A late change by Bowling Green is not allowed.
They didn't have the hand up.
So in what has been a sloppy game by Bowling Green and a pretty clean game officially, talking about the officiating, they're starting to get a little sloppy here. A late call behind the play on a 10-minute, and then it's a late change. And we're down to the final minute and 15. Well, let's just try to get out of here.
Yep, Zeeble. He gets a slash. Miami scores.
Bad turnover in their own end. And then a goal. I don't even know who 19 is. Who's 19?
Daniel Gerling.
Oh, yeah, Gerling.
The
I do
senior
know
from
19.
Buffalo, New York.
Yeah, I got Gerling. I got him, yep. He absolutely roofs this one. I mean, I talk a bar down. Zeeble thought he got hooked on the play. His outlet turned into a turnover. Looked like he could clear it. Looks like they grabbed the puck for Gerling. He's a senior.
Here goes Nitschke.
Nitschke's had some jump here the last couple minutes here. Met some resistance by Gerling. This is going to be an icing all the way down. Referee waves it off. Yep, the officiating has become sloppy at the end of this game. Linesman had his arm up the whole way for that icing. 16 seconds to go, won't make a difference. Miami will win the second of a home and home. Bowling Green, the Falcons take one on the chin. After winning in BG last night 4-2, the Falcons will drop this one 6-0 in the most lopsided loss of the season, Chip. And it sends the record to 4 wins and 3 losses.
Yeah, I think it's win one, lose one right now for the Falcons. The last 4 games, they're 2-2. 1-1, lost 1, 1-1, lost 1. They have to find their stride. Away games are always hard, especially a little late getting here to Oxford. But you always have to be ready to go. And I don't think the Falcons were ready to go today.
It was a disastrous start to the game that was really the downfall for BG, spotting Miami a 3-0 lead. I thought the Falcons showed a lot of fight in the second, and even here in the third. The score's going to be lopsided at 6-0, but I thought at 3-0, the Falcons had a chance to really get back in this one, but they couldn't find that goal they needed.
No, and that 4th goal towards the end of the second period was just demoralized. Like, that was it. I don't think the Falcons really Nitschke had a really good shift, and Horvath, that line had a good shift towards the end of that 3rd period. But other than that, in that 3rd period, Falcons were pretty quiet.
All right, that's gonna wrap it up here from Miami University Goggin Ice Center. We'll be back with you in 2 weeks, folks. Not next week, 2 weeks. Friday, October 13th, and Saturday, October 14th. Bowling Green Falcons will take on the OU Bobcats. Hopefully get back to their winning ways. Matt Crandall along with Chip Creinin, and we'll see you around the rink.